Okay, I failed on recording this video in the start, so anyways, this is my first game on after being in Canada for 3 days, so give me a break, okay guys, it's if anything. But I'm gonna start using these type of videos in order to like almost rant to you guys, to almost like speak my fucking mind, because I did it last time. I did it, you know, the old FaZe Rain video, and people were like, damn dude, like I love this video, you know, it was just awesome. Basically, it was kind of like a podcast, like it was like a 20-minute video almost, and I just talked about like shit that I just wanted to talk about. It wasn't supposed to be comedic, you know, it wasn't supposed to be like funny. I wasn't, you know, just trying to be enthusiastic. Yay, what's up guys, new video. It was like a let's fucking talk video, and I love doing that. That's something I've always loved, and I haven't done that in a long time. Like, it's been a long time since I've done videos like that, and I'm not too sure why I haven't done them, but just because I kind of stepped away from the whole, like, uncut commentary. I've done a little bit on my second channel before, like, just rants and, you know, just one-take vlogs where I sat there for, like, 10 minutes talking, but I enjoy doing it over Call of Duty because, you know, it's just, I enjoy it more. I don't know, it just kind of feels like old-school me stuff. And it kind of just, you know, reminds me when I was like 15 years old and I used to talk about really dumb shit. So, we're going to pretend I'm 15 years old again because, you know, obviously the smartest thing to do with YouTube is not speak your mind because people get angry because, you know, there's more people, more opinions, more stuff. But, you know what? Some topics that I'm really strong about, I just don't care. I really just don't. And I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to be honest with you guys because some people, like a lot of YouTubers are afraid to say things. Like some shit you just don't say. Like, you never fucking talk about religion. That is one thing you never talk about on YouTube. You know what I mean? But, you know, some things, like what today, obviously you can tell by the title, is YouTube money. And I started, I don't know why, and I don't even know how it came to mind, but I was just thinking about, because I did this giveaway. And I spent a lot of money, obviously, on it. And some of the replies were, damn, this makes me want to start doing YouTube just so I can be able to afford shit like this. And I'm sitting there like, you know, what the fuck? Like, why does it have to be like that? Like, when I started YouTube, I didn't even know that shit was a job. I just thought we were all fucking nerds. That's all I thought it was. And all of a sudden now there's people that just want to do it for money and stuff. And of course, you know, you make money. Of course people want money, you know, and that's what I said on Twitter. Everybody wants money. Nobody doesn't want money. You can't live without money. Money makes sense. It's fine to want money. But there's a lot of people out there that try to make, like, they try to make money consume their lives. And if that's how you live happy, so be it. But it's not the most, like, I feel it's a very materialistic way to live, in my opinion. You know, everybody has their opinion. If you think I'm a fuckboy loser, there's a good chance you're right. You know, I probably am. But I just want to speak my mind on this. You know, just the whole money thing. Like, I want people to understand that there's not a problem with wanting more money, or even like if you do YouTube and make money. Like obviously, I make a lot of money off YouTube. That is fact. People know that. Actually, not everybody. Sometimes people are like, hey, did you work a job? Like, do you work somewhere? Like, do you have a job at McDonald's? It's funny, kind of. But you know, obviously, this is my fucking job. You know, that makes sense. But it's still my passion. It's still my hobby, and I'm so grateful that my passion and my career intertwined. Like that's the greatest thing ever. Like say you love basketball and you play basketball like 3 hours a day, but then you have to go work a job that you don't like. You know, that sucks. Why can't basketball be your job? But you know, obviously the hardest working people that, you know, love basketball, they get good at it, they get not even good, amazing at it, and they make it their job, and they get to live a life they love. They get to play something they fucking love for a living, and there's no problem with that. Like you can't call LeBron James a fucking, you know, a money whore. He fucking loves it! Well, I don't really know too much about LeBron James. I just picked Michael Jordan. I don't know. Just leave me alone. But, you know, there's not a problem with, you know, loving something and doing it. It makes sense. If you would do it, you would do it. Half the time people are just hating out of jealousy. Like, the kids that say, oh, for example, it's not even me, because I don't really get it that much, because I try to fucking keep it real with you guys. But say you got somebody a money whore for doing YouTube. Would you not want to be in their position? Would you not want to be like, and I'm not saying this to brag or anything. I've never ever, like, I don't think money makes you better than anybody else. Like, I'll never say somebody's talking shit to me. I'll never be like, yeah, well, I make more money than you. I make more money than this, that. Never. That's never my response. I don't care. I've never cared. That's why, like, I do a lot of generous things behind the scenes that nobody knows about, is because I just don't care. I'm not like a money hoarder. I don't care about saving. Well, okay, I do care about saving, but I don't care about, like, you know, having money to talk about. I care about having money to fucking, you know, order a fucking burger every now and then, you know, retire my mom, you know, do shit for you guys, do shit for people I love. That's literally my, you know, even get myself some stuff every now and then. Like, I try not to go crazy over myself. I try to spend more money on other people than myself, always. It's how I've always been since a kid. You know, if I had like $10 for lunch, I'd buy a friend lunch. You know, I would not wait. Like, some people, they have $10 and their friend wouldn't have lunch, and they'd be like, you know, oh, I'm sorry, man, I gotta buy lunch for today and tomorrow. I'm just like, no, I got you, dude. Like, that's just always been me, and that's how I'm always gonna live my life. I'm not gonna be stupid with it, obviously. I'm not just gonna, you know, do dumb shit, but I'm a sharer. And a lot of people, they get really hung up on money, and they say, Sorry, I've never ever like done this really deep conversation and tried to play. That's also performing. And it's my first game. Just leave me alone, okay? Anyways, so a lot of people, they don't, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't understand that, like, because that's the thing about me is that people saying they don't want to do this for money, and if you do, that's fine, but I just don't think YouTube should be that thing. I don't think YouTube should, you know, be a thing that you only come to for money. And there's nothing wrong. Like, if you guys think me selling, for example, apparel or uploading 3 times a day as a money whore, are you crazy? I make the videos because I want to. I don't think, like, this is how much YouTube, I'm going to be honest with you guys, March was a March, I don't even care, I'm just gonna say it. March was probably my most paid month ever on YouTube. You know, most paid ever. I think an 1/8 of that was my YouTube payment. An 1/8 was a YouTube payment. That's how little I give a fuck about, like, YouTube ads. Like, some people think YouTube ads are my fucking baby, and that's all I care about, and all I care about is, you know, the money I make from YouTube and shit. But it's not even, like, I upload 3 times a day, and it has nothing to do, like, it's the least, I do it because I fucking love it. I actually enjoy doing it. And yeah, I love growing. I love doing all that shit. But if I didn't enjoy it, are you kidding me? You think I'd do it? Are you kidding me? Like, no? I would never do it if I didn't enjoy it. Like, I've just never been that type of person. I told you guys to, like, care for shit like that. To care for, like, you know, making videos for money. And I honestly, I don't really know that many YouTubers that do. But it's kind of obvious to see people that are selling out. And that's something I'm against. Like, I just recently got offered a deal for hundreds of thousands, not taking it. Hundreds of thousands. Now, I can't say what it is, obviously. Not taking it. There's no way. I can't. It's because it's wrong to fucking you guys. So, like, there's just certain shit that you don't do. Some people, they don't care. They don't care. They're like, I don't give a fuck. But you got to see the bigger picture, man. I don't know. Selling out is always something I've been against. It's always been something that I think is wrong, you know. And apparel is not selling out. It's your own fucking clothes. You know, everybody does stuff like that. It's your own, like, brand. It's your own rep. Totally cool. And sponsors. It's another thing people, like, always cry about. Like, not really, like, but G Fuel, like, I'm drinking it right now. It's something I use. Scuff. Using it. Look at my controller. Control Freaks. Anything I've ever been sponsored by, I use it. I bought my first ever pair of Control Freaks when I was 13 years old, guys. 13 years old, I bought my first pair. My stepdad, I begged him, like, yo, let me get $10, man, because it's like $10 for them. I begged him. Got it. Scuff. I got them when I wasn't sponsored by them when I got my first controllers. FaZe was, so I got it, checked it out, then I hit up Scuff and I said, hey, you know, could I fuck with a sponsorship? Same thing with Gamma. FaZe was, so I tried it out, but obviously Tommy tried all that stuff before I did. But I got Gamma for the first time, and I hit one of my really cool minus shots for the first time. I remember that. But I loved them. Like, damn, this shit tastes good, and I felt like it actually helped. So that's why I fuck with Gamma. That's why I fuck with Scuff. That's why I fuck with Control Freaks. It's just because I've been using them. Like, I've also been offered dumb sponsors that say, hey, we'll give you this money, but you have to promote our product, and I'm like, no, I think your product's well, I've never said to them, but in my mind, I'm like, no, your product's stupid. There's no way I'm gonna make a video. And I see people doing that, and you guys would never know, but I'm not gonna say it, but I know, and I'm like, But there's people that do that too, and you know, if that's what fucking makes you happy, then go ahead and do it. Alright, guys, I'm sorry, I just needed a break to talk, because like, I was literally on a roll of talking, and this, I love it, dude. I love him. Such a talkative little fuckboy. So I love talking about like a lot of like stuff. I don't know. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting money. You know, you're gonna like, tell me your friend. Say you have a friend, okay? He says, he works part-time. He works 3 days a week, 5 hours. Or I really don't remember how all that stuff works. But he tells you, oh, yo, my boss offered me. He said I could work 5 days, you know, 5 days this week at like 6 hours each. Should I do it? You're gonna say, man, you know, you might be a money whore if you do that. You know, you might just be a little money whore. I don't think you should do it. He'd be like, you right. What? Nobody does that. Nobody in the history of the world would do that. But just because it's more of a hobby, it becomes a money whore. And nobody even calls like LeBron James. I've never seen anybody call them a money whore. And that basketball, no, I guess it's all equally a hobby, and it makes sense. But you know, would you ever tell your friend, nah, dude, you shouldn't work more? You know, money whore. No. But obviously, jobs like that, and he'd even be more of a money whore. For example, in that logic, your friend that wants to work more for more money would be more of a money whore than me for uploading more. Because, like I said, YouTube views, I just do it. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. You know, I vlog every day. Something I've been wanting to do. I upload twice a day. Something I've been wanting to do to, you know, expand more and just try out different shit. That's the reason I do things. But how would that make me more? Because I love what I do versus somebody that's doing something more, something that they hate for money. So you know what I mean? In that logic, I'm just saying like worst case scenario. Obviously, I don't do this, you know, strictly for money. And people always ask me like, and they always counteract and say, hey, say you make no money off this, would you do it? And no, I wouldn't. And it makes sense I wouldn't. Maybe I would, very little, hell yeah. You know, maybe upload once a week. or in my free time like you do any other hobby. But you know, the fact that this has become my job, obviously everybody needs to look after the career. It makes sense. Everybody needs to, you know, fucking make money. That's just how life works. That's the way we live life. Everybody needs to make money. Would I be doing YouTube? I mean, yeah, obviously I would, but would I be doing it as much as I do now? Hell no, because that's just dumb. Like, do you see a 40-year-old man, for example, sitting in his room all day playing Yu-Gi-Oh! If he loves Yu-Gi-Oh? No! He doesn't do that. He works and comes home and he does Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just how life has become. Or he has a fuck ton of money and doesn't give a shit about life. But anyways, I'm saying, of course not. It doesn't make sense for me not to. But if I made enough, but here's like the counter thing that I always say. If I made enough money to live comfortably, support my mom, because that's one of the most things I care about in my fucking life, is to make sure that bitch stays at home. You know, well, not, she does whatever she wants, but I don't want her to work. That's what I care about. I love her to death. Me and her have the greatest relationship ever. I care enough to make sure she never has to work again. That is my life goal. You know what I mean? That's what I care about, is making sure she doesn't work and me just, you know, living comfortable. That's all I care about. So cut my payments in like a quarter, and if I'm still able to do that, or cut it in like a whatever, cut it by how much it needs to be for me just to barely afford that, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm just fine with living comfortably, you know, being able to get myself little shit here and there and supporting the people I love, and yes, so yeah, that'll be my answer. If my payments got cut significantly, I'm cool with that as long as I can do all those things. If not, then I can't. I need to find something else to do that can make me do those things. Does that make sense, guys? Like, I genuinely feel like maybe I'm just crazy, but I genuinely feel like my answers right now are literally like on point. They're straight fire. Like, I don't know, but I know some people, like, they care and say, you know, some YouTubers do, and I love hearing opinions, you know. Obviously, there's a lot of opinions that go around here on YouTube, and that's fine. You know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. It makes sense. But I just want to, you know, be real with it. Don't, like, give me a response saying, no, you should never do something that you enjoy. You should hate work and enjoy your hobbies, and you should never get paid from your hobbies. Don't say some shit like that. Somebody's gonna comment shit like that now. But anyways, like, on the real, you know, don't say anything dumb, obviously. And that's not what I'm saying is dumb. There actually really is no dumb statement, so I take back what I just said. But, you know, I just want you guys to try to understand that. Don't call somebody like a money whore because you're jealous or anything. You never be jealous. Never, ever. I'm telling you guys, jealousy is literally... I never use this word to describe anything, but it is a cancer of a mentality. I never use that word for anything. But for this, it makes the best thing. Like, being jealous, are you... Like, it really, like... It makes someone sad. It makes someone feel like shit about themselves. Like, it can kill your confidence, and, you know, it makes you a hater. It really does. Most haters come from jealousy, and that just makes sense. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be that person that gets inspired and does it and kills it and has a better story. What's a better story? You know, I got jealous of this guy. So, for example, let's go. Say somebody loves Michael Jordan. I don't know why I'm using basketball, even though I'm not really that educated in basketball, but say somebody loves Michael Jordan. Instead of saying, you know, Michael Jordan's some ass, why does he have all this? He's a billionaire now, by the way, from being a basketball player. First athlete to be a billionaire, I'm pretty sure. You know, why did Michael Jordan get all this, and why don't I? So, you have two options. One option, well, three options. One option, not give a fuck. Let him do his thing, say, damn, that's awesome. Whatever, that's one. But then the other two most picked options, just one, I'm going to be a hater. I'm going to be a person that says, you know, fuck him, he doesn't deserve it, what the hell. You know, just for reasons wishing that, you know, because you play basketball, you wish you had what he had. And then the third option is, Michael Jordan's my inspiration, or I'm inspired. You didn't have to be your inspiration, but I'm inspired by him to try it out, you know, work my hardest at it. And if it works, what's a better story? Yeah, you know, I saw Michael Jordan, I became a hater. That's how I became a hater. Or I saw Michael Jordan, I'm inspired. Now I'm fucking team captain of the women's volleyball team. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? You know, basketball player, became an NBA player. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've had people on YouTube like say like, dude, I looked up to you a lot, and like, you know, it's really helped me, and that's fucking awesome. See, look, you took it the right way. Other people take it, you're a fucking loser, bitch. Take it how you want, man. But that's just me speaking my mind. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more money. It's just, you know, the things that you do for it. You know what I mean? Don't be a slut. Don't be a slut is all I gotta say. You gotta keep it real, as always. It's been more on FaZe. I want you to keep it real. Leave your opinions in the comments about all this. I'm really, really curious to hear what you guys have to say. I think I fucking killed it. I think spot on. If you guys should be dropped on love, I'll see you in the next video. It's been more on FaZe. I want you to keep it real. Peace out, everybody.